Ever gazed at a picture of Stonehenge and felt a shiver of mystery? Those massive stones, standing silent against the English sky for thousands of years. ... Who put them there? And more importantly, why? Today, we're diving deep into one of history's greatest enigmas. Was Stonehenge a giant calendar, a sacred burial ground, a place of healing, or something far stranger? Stick around, because we're about to journey back in time to decode the secrets of Stonehenge. Let's start with the basics. What we see today is the magnificent ruin of a monument, built and rebuilt over a staggering 1,500 years, starting around 3000 BC. That's older than the Great Pyramids of Giza. It wasn't built by one group of people in a single go. Instead, it was a multi-generational project, a sacred endeavor that spanned centuries. The construction itself is a mind-boggling feat. The smaller bluestones, weighing up to 4 tons each, were transported from the Preseli Hills in Wales, over 150 miles away. Can you imagine dragging those behemoths across rugged terrain without modern technology? And then there are the colossal sarsen stones, weighing up to 30 tons, which were sourced from about 20 miles away. How did they shape them so precisely with just stone and bone tools? How did they raise them into place? It's a testament to the ingenuity, determination, and sheer willpower of these ancient people. They clearly weren't just piling up rocks. They were building something of immense importance. So, who were these master builders? Forget the popular myths about druids or Merlin the magician. While druids did exist, they appeared on the scene thousands of years after Stonehenge was largely completed. The real builders were Neolithic and Bronze Age people, sophisticated farmers and community leaders. Archaeological evidence, like burial sites and settlement remains near Stonehenge, gives us a glimpse into their lives. One of the most significant nearby sites is Durrington Walls, where evidence of a large village has been found. Archaeologists believe the people who built Stonehenge may have lived here, feasting and celebrating during the construction phases. The remains found there suggest massive communal gatherings, pointing to a society that could organize large-scale labor projects. These weren't primitives. They were organized, intelligent, and deeply connected to their world. The very act of building Stonehenge would have been a powerful force for social cohesion, uniting different tribes and communities in a common, sacred goal. Now for the million-dollar question. Why build it? The most popular and well-supported theory is that Stonehenge was a sophisticated astronomical observatory and calendar. The layout is no accident. On the summer solstice, the longest day of the year, the rising sun aligns perfectly with the heel stone, which stands just outside the main circle. If you stand in the center of the monument, you can watch the sun rise directly over this stone. And on the winter solstice, the shortest day of the year, the setting sun aligns with the main axis of the monument in the opposite direction. These alignments are too precise to be coincidental. For an agricultural society, tracking the seasons was a matter of life and death. Knowing when to plant and when to harvest was crucial. Stonehenge could have been their sacred clock, marking the turning of the great wheel of the year and connecting the heavens to the earth. But the calendar theory is just one piece of the puzzle. Stonehenge was also a vast cemetery, a domain of the dead. Excavations have revealed hundreds of burial sites within and around the monument, dating back to its earliest phases. These weren't just any burials. The remains suggest that these were elite individuals, perhaps royalty, priests, or the founding families of a dynasty. For these people, being buried at Stonehenge was the highest honor, a way to connect their spirits to this powerful, eternal place. Some researchers, like Professor Mike Parker Pearson, suggests a fascinating duality. They proposed that Durrington Walls, the settlement of the living with its wooden structures, was connected by the River Avon to Stonehenge, the realm of the ancestors built of everlasting stone. People would journey between these two sites, celebrating life and honoring the dead in a grand, cyclical ritual. It was a landscape where the worlds of the living and the dead met. Let's not forget the theory of Stonehenge as a place of healing. This idea comes from the bluestones. In ancient folklore, these stones were believed to have magical healing properties. The fact that people went to such extraordinary lengths To bring them all the way from Wales suggests they were incredibly special. Many of the skeletons found buried at Stonehenge show signs of serious illness or injury. Is it possible that people made pilgrimages to this site, seeking cures from the sacred stones? Perhaps the water that ran near the stones was considered holy. It paints a picture of Stonehenge, not just as a cold observatory, but as a place of hope, a prehistoric lords where the desperate and the sick came for a miracle. This human element adds another layer of profound meaning to the site. Of course, we can't ignore the more out-there theories. Some have suggested Stonehenge was an energy portal, a landing pad for ancient aliens, or a complex soundscape designed for acoustic rituals. While there's no scientific evidence for these claims, they speak to the powerful hold Stonehenge has on our imagination. It's a place that invites speculation because its purpose feels so grand, so monumental that simple explanations can feel inadequate. The truth is, the purpose of Stonehenge probably wasn't just one thing. It was likely a multifunctional center. Imagine a place that was a cathedral, a parliament, a cemetery, an astronomical observatory, and a community center all rolled into one. It was the heart of its world, a place where people connected with the cosmos, their ancestors, and each other. So, after thousands of years of research, have we solved the mystery? Not entirely. And that's the beauty of it. Each new discovery just adds more layers to the story. We know who built it, organized Neolithic peoples. We have strong theories as to why, as a calendar, a burial ground, and a place of healing. But the complete spiritual and cultural significance it held for its creators is something we may never fully grasp. Stonehenge remains a powerful symbol of human ambition and our eternal quest to understand our place in the universe. It reminds us that even without written language, our ancestors could express profound ideas through sheer effort in stone. They left us a message across the millennia, a silent, stone circle that continues to challenge, inspire, and mystify us. What do you think its primary purpose was? Let me know your theories in the comments below. Thanks for joining me on this journey back in time. If you enjoyed unraveling this ancient mystery, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into history's greatest enigma. We have so much more to explore together. Until next time, keep asking questions.